covering all your local high school football games with highlights and scores. Now, Football Friday, brought to you by Alabama Credit Union.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome into week number 9 of WVUA 23's Football Friday, presented by Alabama Credit Union. Visit alabamacu.com to learn more. Alabama Credit Union, loans for real life. I'm Gary Harris, and we are loaded, working on highlights from 13 high school football games this evening, including our Tuscaloosa Tourism and Sports Game of the Week between Northridge and McAdory. So let's get to it.
Now, the Game of the Week, sponsored by Tuscaloosa Tourism and Sports.
The winner gets the third playoff spot in 6A Region 4. The loser will settle for the 4th spot. Jackets on offense, and quarterback Cameron Shepard is picked off by the Jags' Zach Bates. Northridge defense came to play. McAdory, though, giving it another go. Same outcome, this time picked off by David Livingston. And it was also homecoming tonight, crowning of the queen. That Northridge defense really doing the job. Shepard in the red zone this time, looking to score, but it's tipped into the hands of Traveris Banks. And look what happens. A pick six all the way back to the other end. A huge play in the game for the Jags as they get the touchdown when it looked like McAdory was about to score. Jags on offense now getting some momentum. Colin Shelnut to Lyric Street. Lyric Street is a man. Touchdown Jags. Yellow Jackets trying to get something going on the defensive side, as Shelnut is sacked by Kendarius Kelly. Won't be enough for McAdory, though. Northridge in the red zone. Patrick Hall takes it in, and Northridge with a big win tonight. They've had a heck of a year, 26-7 over their 6A Region 4 counterpart from McAdory High School over there in McCalla. The Jags take the win over the Yellow Jackets. More Class 6A Region 4. Hillcrest hosting Bessemer City tonight down on Highway 69 South. First quarter, Hillcrest quarterback Ethan Crawford looking for the deep ball. Nobody throws it better in the state of Alabama. Andre Seiler is there. The 69-yard connection makes it 7-0 Patriots early in this one. Later in the first quarter, it's Crawford again. Can't find anybody, but this is why it's so dangerous. You got everybody covered, then he pulls down and makes you pay with his legs, easily picking up the first down. That sets up a 35-yard field goal from Seth Martin. He bangs it through. 10-0 Hillcrest late in the first quarter. Second quarter now, Crawford over the middle. And a big hit, and the ball squirts out and is picked off by Bessemer City. The Purple Tigers take over. You see that big lick again. William Galloway right on it, but not nearly enough for Bessemer City as Hillcrest rolls tonight. 33-8, the final score in that one. Tuscaloosa County High hosting Spain Park in 7A Region 3. What a ball game this one was. County High came to play. Wildcats fired up. 7-0 in the first quarter on this touchdown from Damian Taylor. Again, this guy is special, going to Troy. And then watch this by the Wildcats. Yes, sir. The onside kick to perfection. It is recovered by the Wildcats. That sets up a field goal. County High leads 10-0. Just before the half, quarterback Brax Garrison, now this is a bullet, to Christian Davis. It's 20-0 Wildcats at the half. Wish I could tell you that's how it ended. Let's go to the scoreboard, though, and you're going to see that it's a heartbreak city for the Wildcats tonight. Spain Park comes all the way back to win it 35-34. Ouch. That'll leave a mark up in Northport. 5A Region 3 rivalry. Sipsey Valley traveling down, or actually at home tonight, hosting Central, not traveling to Tuscaloosa. They hosted the Falcons, and the Falcons, they'll get it going. Marcellus Furr is a terrific player, and you see why. He gets the touchdown. Extra point is good. 7-0 Falcons on top. The Bears trying to get it going here. Hunter Yeatman launches it to Dalton Bailey, who makes a nice grab, and then that's what they call YAC, yards after catch, as the Bears are trying to get back in it. But on the next play, Yeatman is going to be picked off by Christian Curtis. You saw a pick six earlier. How about one more? Curtis. He might go all the way. Indeed, he will. 13-0 Falcons. And as we check out the final, Central goes on to win it big tonight over Sipsey Valley. 42-0, the final score. Well, still to come on Football Friday, presented by Alabama Credit Union, a trip up to Reform as Pickens County played host to South Lamar. But up next, two of the biggest and best high school football programs in the state of Alabama locked horns tonight in Alabaster as the Thompson Warriors and the Hoover Bucks decided the region championship in a clash of titans. Highlights are straight ahead on Football Friday.
We're the Central High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Football Friday on WVUA 23.
Welcome back to WVUA 23's Football Friday. Great job by the Central cheerleaders, and of course, thanks to Pool and Patio Center for sponsoring our cheerleaders each week. Well, a clash of titans tonight in Alabaster as 9-0 Thompson played host to 9-0 Hoover for the Class 7A Region 3 Championship. Let's take you there. Our Stu McCann was on hand for the action. First quarter, Hoover's Jalen Taylor, as we watch the Warriors come out onto the field, is going to bust through. The Bucks were down 7-0, but they tie it up at 7-7. Second quarter now. Hoover up 10-7, but here comes the Warriors' Connor Harrell, who's a terrific quarterback. Throws to J.B. Mitchell. Then watch Mitchell. Juke one guy. Stutter step. Cut it back. That's just what you call flat-out athletic ability. He gets it into the end zone, 13-10. Warriors on top. Hoover defense, though, is going to get a little payback as Messiah Tolan is going to pick off Harrell right here, and the Bucks have the football, but watch this play. Thompson comes right back with a pick of their own, and you know the theme for tonight. Gavin Shipman to the house with the pick six. That ignited Thompson, and they do it again, folks. They beat Hoover. They've kind of unseated Hoover as the prominent program in Class 7A Region 3. Warriors over the Bucks, 39-23. They may meet again in the playoffs. But Thompson goes 10-0 and wins the region championship, or 9-0 wins the region championship. Northside at Hale County tonight, and this was a good football game. 16 seconds left first half. Hale County quarterback Matthew Swartz hits Jamarian Ryans, and Ryans turns on the juice. He just blows by the Rams defenders for the touchdown. And then on the two-point conversion, it's Swartz to Steve Scott. And this put Hale County up 28-21. This was a 21-21 game. Now in the second half, Northside lines up in a weird formation. They try the onside kick, and the Rams recover. But they could not get any points out of it. Gutsy call there by Chris Hilliker, the head coach. And then it's Swartz again to Ryans. What a beautiful throw. Great camera work by William Galloway. That sets up a touchdown. Let's check out the final. Hale County tonight. They pull away from Northside, and the Wildcats take the win over the Rams, 42-21. Class 4A Region 3 battle between American Christian Academy and West Blocton tonight in Tuscaloosa. ACA having its homecoming game this evening. Uh-oh, cheerleader, look out now. They're coming on the field. You got to be careful. Here come the Pats. William Suit is going to find Cam Jeffrey in the end zone for the first touchdown of the game. PAT good. Patriots up 7-0. ACA goes down and scores again on its next drive. Brandon Waller, who's having a fabulous season. This kid is powerful and fast. Into the end zone, 14-0. ACA on top. And they didn't let up. William Suit to Kamari Lassiter. He just committed to Georgia last night. Probably going to play cornerback in college, but he can play both ways in high school. All the way to the house, 21-0. ACA goes on to beat West Blocton tonight, 49-14. The Patriots stay unbeaten on the season. All right, we had a game that we were going to cover tonight between. Wait a minute. We've got TA hosting Monroe Academy. Let's go ahead and go to that highlights. That's my bad. Here I got ahead of myself. Heading into the second half, TA up down 21-7 to the Volunteers, but they bounce back very quickly within the first two drives of the game. Or the second half, TA makes its way down to the 30-yard line, and then Whit Winfield is going to find Bo Abston for 6. Knights back in the game, but here come the Volunteers. But look at that TA defense as they just absolutely eat the quarterback up. This was a good football game. Now on offense for TA. What a grab as That's a touchdown for the Knights as Whit Winfield connects with Bo Abston in the end zone. Abston hangs on. Let's check out the final. 2-point conversion is good, but TA falls short at home in a while when 40-33 to Monroe Academy. Well, still to come on Football Friday, Nick Saban and Jeremy Pruitt talk Alabama and Tennessee. But first, in a battle of Yellow Jackets tonight, Aliceville and Winston County got it on. Who would wind up getting stung in this one? We'll show you next on Football Friday.
Hey, we're the Tuscaloosa County Bobcats! Go Football Friday!
The County High cheerleaders bringing us back in from break here on Football Friday. A big game tonight in Class 2A Region 5 between Aliceville and Winston County. Let's go to Aliceville. Region championship on the line, and this was a great game. Aliceville really came out and got it going in this one. Tygerian Williams will cap off a drive as he busted in for the touchdown. The PAT was no good, but Aliceville goes out on top. 2 possessions later, and Williams is going to find Taekwon Simon behind the defense to make it 12-0. Winston County, though, didn't back down from the fight. Brooks Bonds connects with Trey Williamson as he got way behind the defense. That sets up a touchdown as William Owens will walk it in for 6. And then later, Owens finds a hole again, and he's got designs on the end zone. Man, he's flying. And now Aliceville had a 20-point lead in the fourth quarter. Let's check out the final. This one got crazy. Winston County actually scored and had a chance to tie it, but missed the extra point. So Aliceville wins the region championship, 39-38. What a game. 1A Region 6, South Lamar at Pickens County up in reform tonight. Pickens County not off to a great start in this one. Xerence Washington is going to break a tackle, and he's got some daylight. Ball pops out, though, and E.J. Wilson is able to recover it. South Lamar not able to capitalize, though. Pickens County back on offense, and they fumble again. And Andy Shelton gets on it. But again, South Lamar couldn't do anything with it. This time Pickens County says, forget about the fumbles. We're going to go up top. And they throw a pick. So it's a turnover fest for the Tornadoes. But in the second quarter, they finally get it going. Javion Bell to Kajavion Bird. And as we check out the final, Pickens County overcame all those turnovers in the first quarter and wins the football game. That's when you know you're talented, because that was a nightmare. But Pickens County gets the win, 26-6. And we were scheduled for a game tonight over in Carrollton, AISA action between Pickens Academy and Meadowview Christian. They wound up playing that game last night. Folks, if you're going to move a game to Thursday night, please let us know so we can cover you on Thursday night and not drive all the way up and find a stadium that is dark. Let's check out the final, though, from Thursday night. Pickens Academy gets a good win over Meadowview Christian, 32-14. Again, that game played last night up in Carrollton. Over in Walker County tonight, Sumiton Christian hosting Valley Head. Sumiton Christian in the playoffs, but playing for a seeding here. But Valley Head came in ready to play in this one. Tyler Engel, or actually that's Jordan Burt for the big gain, but then Tyler Engel will get the interception in the end zone to stymie Valley Head's attempt at an early touchdown, and he comes back out with it. Takes a good lick there, but that's a nice turnover. But after the Valley Head defense held, this time it's Burt again around the left side, and he goes untouched. 6-0. Sumiton Christian now down 14-0, but Jordan Robertson goes long, and Ashton McClendon goes up and gets it. High point the ball. Touchdown for the Eagles, but not enough tonight as Valley Head wins it 41-6. Cordova at home this evening against Fairfield. And Cordova's down big in this one in the third quarter, 40-0, but they're trying to keep fighting here, moving the ball. But it pops out of there, and Fairfield is on it. Malachi Holt-Bennett picks it up and runs it in for another touchdown. This kind of night for Cordova as quarterback trips and falls. Fairfield gets it back, and DeJerion Fox going to stretch it out for 6 and a 47-0 lead as we check out the final. All Fairfield tonight. That is the final, 47-0. Well, coming up next, our Football Friday High School Band of the Week. And still wondering how your favorite team fared this evening? Wonder no more. The complete Football Friday scoreboard is on the way here on WVUA 23.
Presenting their 2020 show, The Greatest Showman. Ladies and gentlemen, the Gadsden City Titan Band.
Great job by the Gadsden City Band. Let's get to the scoreboard. Bibb County takes care of Holt tonight, 69-24. It was Berry, a winner over Meek, 43-6. Had a forfeit. Greensboro benefits as they get an official 1-0 win over Prattville Christian. Hamilton down Fayette County, 14-2. Only a safety for the Tigers. Selma and Demopolis in a while when Demopolis gets the win on the road, 49-34. Evangel Christian, too much for Tuscaloosa Christian in 8-man football, 42-12. Lamar County wins at Cold Springs, 19-14. Addison takes care of Sulligent, 49-0. Pinson Valley, a wild win in this one, 88 points, 55-33 over Jasper. Vestavia down Gadsden City, 45-7. It was Hewitt-Trussville beating Oak Mountain, 51-21. Briarwood over Homewood, 28-6. Pelham, too much for Chilton County, 41-7. Shades Valley blanked Woodlawn, 50-0. J.B. Pennington over Susan Moore, 38-7. On Thursday night, it was Hubbartville downing Lynn, 27-21. Also on Thursday night, Haleyville over Oak Grove, 24-0. More Thursday night scores. Heritage, a winner over Hackleburg, 45-30. And also on Thursday night, a big one over in Birmingham at Legion Field. Ramsey took down Pleasant Grove, 33-6 was the final score. All right, we got more Football Friday on the way. We may be done with the high school action, but you know what else we got to talk about? The Crimson Tide. Alabama departed for Knoxville this afternoon. We'll have more on Alabama and Tennessee when Football Friday returns here on WVUA 23.
We're the Gordo Greenways, Broadways. Watch Football Friday on WVUA 23.
Thank you, Gordo cheerleaders. They didn't play tonight. They were scheduled to play Curry last night. Curry had to forfeit that game. Welcome back to Football Friday. Brought to you by Alabama Credit Union. Now, Alabama departed this afternoon for Knoxville. Let's check it out. We were over at the Malmore Athletic Complex when the Tide loaded the buses for the short trip to the airport. There's big offensive tackle Alex Leatherwood. And there's Steve Sarkisian. Man, what a job he has done with Alabama's offense, calling the plays. And Mac Jones has just been prolific. Those receivers, Najee Harris, Brian Robinson, Miller Forrestall, it goes on and on. One of the best offenses in the country. Speaking of Mac Jones, or first we're going to see Pete Golding, the defensive coordinator, get on the bus. And then we're going to see Mac Jones. He is a Heisman candidate, folks. He's going for a 4th consecutive 400-yard passing game tomorrow in Knoxville against Tennessee. And there's the man, Coach Saban. Those buses don't even think about pulling out until Coach gets on. When he gets on, you better be loaded up because the door is going to close and they're going to pull out. They're in Knoxville tonight. Kickoff shortly after 2:30 tomorrow Central Time on CBS. And Alabama is a 21.5 point favorite tomorrow against the Vols. And one of the big reasons why is the play of the offensive line. Although not perfect, that group has been playing at a very high level.
There's always things that you can do better. Now, do I think this group has played really well? Absolutely. I think they played better every week, and I think they played really well last week, and I think they played really well the week before that. So I'm pleased with their performance, but I'm sure if you ask each and every one of them, they'd have something that they think they could do better, and we're working hard to try to help them get better.
All right, college football tonight. Louisiana over UAB over at Legion Field. Billy Napier's team wins at 24-20, and Jacksonville State beat Florida International 19-10. Well, that's going to do it for week number 9 of Football Friday here on WVUA 23. Thanks to Alabama Credit Union and Pool and Patio Center, as well as the Tuscaloosa Tourism and Sports for their support of the program. A reminder that tomorrow morning at 11 a.m., it's Crimson Tide kickoff. Join the CTKO crew for a complete Alabama at Tennessee preview. And for all your weekend sports, join William Galloway on Saturday and Sunday night on WVUA 23 News at 10, including an Alabama-Tennessee recap tomorrow night. I'm Gary Harris. For all of us here at Football Friday, have a great night and a great weekend. I'll see you in the morning at 11 a.m. on Crimson Tide Kickoff.